seventh period. Say hi, seventh period. We're looking at question 263 on page 51. 263 on page 51. The question says, in triangle ABC, well, that's enough for us to know we need to draw a triangle. Okay, so we're going to start off by drawing a triangle. It doesn't have to be to scale. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to get us started. ABC. It tells us that A is 3x plus 1. B is 4x minus 17. And C is 5x minus 20. It wants to know what type of triangle this is. Well, in order for us to do types of triangle, we need to know the angle measures. So what we'll do is first we'll add them all up and find out what x is. So we'll do 3x plus 5x, that's 8x, plus 4x is 12x. Negative 20 minus 17 is negative 37, plus 1 is negative 36. And we know there's 180 degrees in a triangle. We'll add 36 to both sides. 12x equals 216. 216 divided by 12 gives us 18. And we're still not ready yet because now we have to take 18 and plug it into each of these. So we'll do 3 times 18, which is 54, plus 1 means this angle is 55. 5 times 18 gives us 90. 90 minus 20 is 70. And 4 times 18 is 72. Minus 17. Excellent. Gives us 55. So what kind of triangle is this? It is isosceles. It's isosceles because these two angle measures are the same. Okay, it tells us that we have ABC and angle B is the largest angle. So I'm going to make angle B look large. It says, for which measures would it be the largest? So in order for angle B to be the largest, the side opposite it has to be the largest. So AC has to be the largest of the numbers. So here, AC is 7. 2, AC is 8, so it can't be that one. AB, 16 is the largest, so it can't be that one. And 4, AB is the largest, so it can't be that one. So it's choice 1. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't forgetting something. So, okay, for number 265. Again, we have ABC. That triangle looks awful. B is the biggest one. A is 60. C is 40. Which inequality is true? Well, you can kind of just number it. 40 is our smallest, so this will be like our baby bear. What's up? Okay, 60 would make us have this be the mama bear. So here's our baby bear. This would be our mama side because that's 60. And our papa side is 80. So we know our biggest side has to be AC. So we'll see. Is AB, well, AB is the baby bear. Is baby bigger than mama? No. AC is the papa bear. Is the papa bear bigger than the mama bear? Yes. So it's choice 2. Going on to number 266. It tells you we have AB, and the midpoint of AB is M. It says, and that M is listed at 4, 2. It says A is 6, negative 4, and we want to know how to get to B. So this is not drawn to scale, but all we're going to do is let's look at the X to the Y. If we're at positive 6 and we have to get to 4, what did we do? Subtract what? 2. So that gets us to our midpoint, subtracting 2. If we subtract 2 more, that's going to give us our B value. Here's our A, here's our midpoint, here's our B. If we're at -4, how did we get to +2? Yeah. 6. So that gives us 2. We add 6 again. That gives us our 8. So it's choice 2. Next, we have a diagram below, and we have a construction of an equilateral triangle. Which statement justifies this construction? I don't know if you're going to have to do this one. Basically, the way that you create an equilateral triangle is you actually create sides. So it's choice 3. We're proving that these 3 sides are the same measure. So basically, we would start with a line segment, draw that on the line to that, copy that segment, and then copy that segment again. So it's choice 3. I would be surprised if we do that down here. Usually the ones I see down here are perpendicular bisector and angle bisector. We wouldn't really do draw equilateral. Yep. I know. I think it's going to be this way. This way because it says common. And then I'm going to mess this up, but one that way. It's 4 and one that way. I just am having a hard time drawing it for real. But that's what it would be. For real. Let's try to just finish this next page. Which graph represents the circle? We know that our x has to be 0 and our y has to be +2. So over 0 up 2. Didn't we do this one already? And then it says here, it says 4. We know that 4 is the radius squared. So we have to take the square root to get the radius. So it's going to be number 1. So the main thing here is you have to remember to take the square root to get the radius. Okay, this one's kind of annoying. The formula is 4/3 pi r cubed equals this. So first we're going to get rid of the 3 by multiplying everything by 3. So we're going to be left with 4 pi. Actually, you know what? I don't want to take you through that. This is what you're going to do instead. Because this is a multiple choice question, just plug each of those in. So you'll do 4/3 times pi times 2.2 cubed and see what you get. And in this case, you'll actually get that answer. It's choice 1.
Okay, so would it be okay if you did so you just divided everything, you divided 44.6026 by 4/3 and pi, and then take the cube root?
Yep. This one, midpoint. So we know that these are actually mid segments because these are midpoints. So we know that this is 8, and I taught you to look for the hidden parallelogram. So if this is 8, that means this side has to be 8. And in this green parallelogram, I gotta go this way. This side is 8, so this side is 8. It tells us that ML is 5. So we know this side is 5, so this side has to be 5. And this side up here has to be 5. And it tells you NL is 6. So that means this is 6 and this is 6, and it wants the perimeter. Now, here's where they're going to trick you. They want the perimeter of BMNC. So BMNC is only down here. So these are the only numbers we're adding. 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 8 is 27, plus 8 is 35. So they might try to trick you. They were nice and didn't put in, oh, maybe they did. They didn't put in the whole triangle. So make sure you read and do what they ask you specifically to do. Ribbons are on your cell phone next to me not doing work. What are the coordinates of the center of the circle whose endpoints are this diameter? So they're going to want you to do midpoint formula. Midpoint is we add the x, divide by 2, add the y, and divide by 2. So we've got 8 plus negative 3. Can someone close that door for me? Because it's going to go real quick. 8 plus negative 3 is positive 5. Divided by 2 is 2.5. Thank you. So we can eliminate 3 and 4. Add the y's. Negative 4 plus 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. I'm assuming choice 1, right? Because choice 2 must have a negative that didn't come over because of that space. Okay. Let's do this last question before you get up because it's quick. It says, here's our equation of a circle. This is the center. We know we have to switch the sign, so it can't be choice 2 and it can't be choice 4. And then it says it needs to pass through this point. So all you do would be doing distance formula. We've got 1, 2, negative 1, 2, subtract. This becomes addition. Don't pack up yet. This gives you 4. The square root of 4 gives us a radius of 2. 2 squared gives us 4. So it's choice 1. All right.